My element is copper, so I will be explaining some structural information of a copper atom. A fun fact about copper is that it is naturally antibacterial, so doorknobs and handlebars made from copper will help prevent the spread of bacteria. In the human body, copper is involved with hemoglobin synthesis. It is a reddish-brown color, as you can see in the background. It has a 69.17% abundance, a density of 8.92 grams per centimeters cubed, and it costs around $2.55 per pound. Copper is similar to nickel, palladium, silver, platinum, and gold, in which they all occur naturally as elements on Earth. They all have low reactivity and are sometimes called noble metals. They are mostly found in mountain and volcano regions. First, I'm going to explain how one could get to an atom. Imagine the tip of a pencil. Now imagine breaking it down piece by piece until eventually it is so tiny that the eye can't see. This last individual piece is an atom. In this particular example, it is an atom of carbon. An atom has different parts to it called subatomic particles. One of these subatomic particles is called a proton. A proton has a positive charge and is located in the nucleus of the atom, which you can see in the picture to the right. Another subatomic particle is called the neutron. Along with the protons, the neutrons sit inside the nucleus as well, however, they have no charge. The last subatomic particle is called an electron. Electrons sit in a cloud outside the atom. Electrons have a negative charge. When an atom is neutral, it has the same amount of electrons and protons, therefore the same amount of positive charge as negative charge. Copper is a transition metal and can therefore have different charges. However, for this video, I am just going to explain a neutral atom of copper. Copper's atomic number is 29. This is the amount of protons that are in its nucleus. This number is depicted in the lower left corner of copper's symbol, Cu. The number of protons in a particular atom never changes, or the entire element would change. Since this is a neutral atom, it also has 29 electrons. The top left number, 63, is called the mass number. The mass number is the total amount of protons and neutrons in the atom. Since we know that there are 29 protons, to find the number of neutrons, we subtract 29 from 63 to get 34 neutrons. Here you can see what a neutral atom of copper looks like. It has 29 protons and 34 neutrons inside the nucleus and 29 electrons in a cloud around it. I hope that now you have a better understanding of the structure of an atom and specifically the structure of a neutral atom of copper. Copper mostly likes to be in the +1 or +2 state. Copper +2 is normally more soluble than copper +1. CuO, or copper 2 oxide, must have a +2 charge in this case to balance out with oxygen being -2. It could also be Cu2O. This would mean copper is in its +1 state, which is why you would need two of them. CuO and Cu2O are insoluble. Copper chloride, or CuCl2, there has to be two chlorines to equal out copper +2. This is an example of a redox reaction. Copper starts out with a +2 oxidation number and ends with a 0 oxidation number. Therefore, it gained 2 electrons and was reduced. From the periodic table, it looks like copper's electron configuration should be this. However, since it is a weird transition metal, it actually likes to have 10 electrons in the 3D shell. Since it is different, there also are 11 valence electrons, since you count the 2 from the previous S shell. From the Lewis dot structure, we can figure out that the molecular geometry for CuCl4 forms a tetrahedral in which there are 4 number of groups and 4 shared pairs. How many molecules are in 6.53 grams of copper?